Cheapo!
Ah, the infinite joys of the Poundland Special, which is something of a misnomer these days. A lot of the items come from other shops, like Dollar Tree or 99p stores. They don't even all cost £1. They might cost $1, or have in fact cost more and been reduced down to $1. Who cares? We just want to look at the funny rubbish things. And my goodness, here's a great one to start off with. It's Beast King. Transformable. Marvellous. Well, as you can see, it's a bit like Beast Wars Transformers, but instead of the robots changing into big scary animals, they're changing into a Dalmatian. I can only presume that the person in the Chinese factory had seen 101 Dalmatians and decided that that was the way to go to impress the kids. What does it say on the box? Beast King again. Transformable. Yeah. And yeah, I have seen this one before, the 0 to 3 dead-eyed children. In fact, I think their eyes and mouths have been sewn shut. Ah, there we are, 0 to 3 taxidermied corpses of children. Marvellous. Let's keep it light. The most ferocious wild animals. Fair enough. And cool transforming robot. Robot, cool transformable. Marvellous. And was originally $3 before being reduced. Blimey. Something I will say, though, they have done the packaging nicely. Look, it's even got a picture of the dog in the background there. Or a dog, not this one. A real one by the looks of it. They have at least put the effort in to make nice packaging. Super changing, super transformation. What does it change into? My God, it's got its own dog logo, look. Fantastic, and weird purple inside legs. Evil. Yeah, it's got a nasty look in its eyes, I must say. Oh, there we are. It turns into some sort of blue face thing and uses its other head as a shield. Fair enough. And are those instructions? My goodness. That just looks like some weird fever dream. Oh, fair enough. Right, what's on the back? Other ones we can buy. Yeah, the most intrepid robot. That's good. Thunder Tiger's number... Oh, here we are. Lion, number 1. Ho Leo. Strange. Number 2, Thunder Tiger. Number 3, Diamond Elephant. What? What are these names? Are they actually the names of the characters? Thunder Tiger? Ho Leo? Diamond Elephant? Fair enough. Well, these all animals do make more sense than the Dalmatian, I suppose. Night Leopard. Thunder Crazy Ox. Problem with Crazy Ox there, quite clearly a bug-eyed rhinoceros, but never mind. The Excavation Bear. Excavation Bear? Why is that exciting? And Evil Clever Dog. Oh dear, hadn't spotted that one. Evil Clever Dog. There we are. Wouldn't Transformers have been better if the enemy was Megatron was called Evil Clever Gun? Oh dear. What more could you ask for? Answer, a toy that works. We're not going to get that. Let's see what this is like then. I'm guessing not of massive quality. Yeah. Well, let's look at the accessories first. We've got a sword, which is a weird shape, and a shield, which is quite a weird shape. Marvellous. Here's Wolfhound the Mighty. Yeah, clever evil dog. Doesn't look that clever, mainly because it's got weird displaced pupils. And its mouth doesn't open, so I was going to say it'll starve to death, but don't worry, it's a robot. Right, how do we transform it again? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Move its shoulder blades up and back. Don't try this on your dog at home, they really don't like it. Oh my God, yeah, especially don't do that to your dog at home. So what is that bit? And what are these? What's this? I'm Bobbin. Are you my mother? What's going on? Okay, kind of lost now. Oh, why didn't it give proper instructions? Oh, I found the head. Don't worry, we've found it. Does this slide down or something? No, it's moving. I might be breaking it. Hang on, let's have another look at this. Yeah, that tells us precisely fuck and all. Marvellous. Hang on. No, there's some sort of elongation around it. Ah, look at that. Right, there we are. I've learnt something from it. I can't really work out how this bit is going. It just kind of has the head appearing. It seems to be on... Oh, hang on. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. The child has ripped their fingers to pieces on this. Right. So the... Oh no, I've just worked out how this works. This is going to look absolutely ludicrous. Right, that's that. These can fold back somehow, presumably. No, apparently not. Marvellous. And do these legs come apart? Yes, they do. Has it got feet? Kind of. There we are, he says with one piece completely stuck. Ah! Brilliant. I can't help thinking when he marches into battle that gigantic dog's head stuck on his chest will be a bit of a problem. I thought he was using it as a shield on that, but no, that is just his chest. Marvellous. Well, the world will tremble in fear at the might of Clever, evil dog who can't even hold his own bloody shield, apparently. Oh no, there we are, we've got it. I'll get you this time, Optimus Prime, who probably transforms into a small Manx cat or something. Well, thanks for that, Beast King Transformable. The only way is up. Or a haircut. Welcome to Dough Playset. Have loads of fun from our good friends at Funtastic, a Poundland staple. Some people will recognise this as being a rip-off of an old toy called the Play-Doh Mop Top Hair Shop, my only memory of which is the TV adverts that went, Play-Doh Mop Top Hair Shop. This is the modern cheapy equivalent. The idea is you stick a load of Play-Doh up its arse and it comes oozing out of its head like brain worms, and then you cut it. And then your mum tells you off because it's all gone on the floor. 0 to 3 sad onions were impressed with this. Right. I have a slight feeling, actually, I reckon this Play-Doh stuff will have dried up years ago if I know Poundland, but let's see. Oh my goodness, top really doesn't want to come off. Oh no, we got Play-Doh, working fine. Ugh, not particularly high quality stuff. What does it smell of? Ooh, sweetness and death. Ugh, horrible. Right, here we are, there's your dinner. Stick the plunger in. And watch as the hair magically grows. Parasites leaking out of my skull. Come on. Oh, God. How's a child supposed to do this? I can barely... Come on. Bloody hell. I think the original one had like a clamp or something that you turned round to squeeze them down. It really isn't happening very easily by hand. Oh, God, it's horrible. Come on. We're going to get some sort of industrial press out to do this. Come on, your hair's not long enough yet. You look like a member of an 80s Japanese punk band. That's not the look we're going for. No, it's growing. It's growing. It's terrifying. Now it looks like some sort of sea anemone or something. Come on, can we get the last bit in before my fingers actually have all the flesh torn off them? Grip and push. Oh my goodness. That's still a pretty short haircut and still pretty disturbing. As you can tell, as it gets longer, it just all sort of falls down into a weird, wormy goo. Can we get a description of that? Physical, come on. Man. 0 to 3. Yeah, because 4-year-olds are really going to be able to do that, aren't they? Anyway, here we are. Here's Mrs. Scoggins and her amazing new haircut. Styled on the Anti-Nowhere League or something. And give it a bit of a snip. And now there's mess everywhere. Fantastic. Well, if you have a child who's really interested in parasites that can burrow through the human skull, this is probably a good way to spark their interest. Or indeed, if you've got a child whose hands are too strong and you want them to break all their frickin' fingers, this is the perfect way to do that. Maybe the stuff's gone a bit hard. I don't know, but I'm sure the original had some sort of clamp and twisting thing to get it to come out. No idea. Anyway, I look forward to spending the rest of my life picking all this crap up off the sofa, and now the floor, where it has fallen down to. Also, why is there a scalpel? That's slightly troubling. It just does say dough playset. It doesn't specifically say haircut. Maybe they are supposed to be brain parasites, and you have to operate on her in order to get them off. Actually, if that was true, there probably wouldn't be... I was going to say a bow, but is that a pair of shoes or something? Ah, does that help when you're squeezing it in? Give you something to hold on to? Oh, well, there's only one way to find out. Oh, it does help a bit, actually. Oh, it was my stupid fault. I thought it was a bow. Ah, come on, grow that hair. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with doing this properly. I think because I probably always wanted to play one of these when I was young, but I never saw one. Yay, there we are. Now she's got a fantastic haircut and can go to the prom and be arrested and locked away for scientific experimentation because she's clearly from another planet. Marvellous. Right, what's next? How about a novelty glow mask that's great for parties and yet inexplicably has a picture of a bus on the front? It's a bus mask? What? Perfect moments? Yes. All moments are perfect when your face looks like the front of a bus. Glow masks are not toys, blah, blah, blah. What the hell are they then? They're not scientific equipment, are they? 0 to 3. Okay, let's see what happens. Rip her open. And... good God. Aren't there... Well, there's supposed to be tubes in here that glow or something. Is that the whole point? Did they fall out? No, they're just missing. Oh no, they're in this tube. Ugh. They camouflage them in a cigar, which, interesting, is the same way they smuggle drugs in from Cuba. Right, come on. Oh, they're literally just those sticks that you break, and chemical reaction causes glowing. Chemical reaction doesn't cause glowing. Are these expired or something? Well, I'll turn the lights off in a second and see if these do actually glow, or if they are just knackered. But there's usually, you can see something in light. Oh well. So, plastic mask, that's the front of what appears to be an elongated yellow American school bus. And you then twist these around here. Oh yeah, there's a bit of glowing going on now. Yeah, that's better. It just took a while. There we are, you can put those around there and go, hey, look at me, I've got a glowing bus face. What is this a reference to? Hey, I'm the party bus and everyone's invited? Or just, I'm mentally ill and want to show it off. Here's a glowing thing at a bus. You couldn't wear this out because everybody would make the joke about every time you're turning around saying, hey, you look like the back end of a bus. And then you kill them and get arrested. Well, that's one of those stupid items I've ever seen until this one. Welcome to Super Rocker Star. New. Collect. Yes, collect all one. Basically, it's a one-armed, chrome-plated ginger Elvis who's spilled a load of Skittles down his front. What more could you ask for? So yeah, you hang it up on something by the spring even, and it sort of jiggles about, and this is clearly broken. Can we fix it? Kind of. There we are. And it's just... Stay. There we are. It's just like Elvis is alive again and in the room, and the arm's breaking in another place, and there seems to be tape that they've used to hold it on in the factory. Wow, real quality stuff here, folks. Yeah, so it's now one-armed hitchhiking ginger Elvis with a squashed head. Marvellous. Maybe these aren't Skittles, they're his control buttons and he's a weird robot from the future. I've got no idea, but frankly I don't want this hanging up anywhere, or indeed physically existing anywhere near me. Away ye go. Let's look at something nicer, like this military play figure. Oh my god. Yep, there's cheap, and then there's whatever the frickin' hell this is. I've been sent about 4 of these. They've really taken people's imaginations. And you can see why. I mean, it's the beauty of the face, as you can see. It's the sheer work and craftsmanship that has gone into splatting a load of gloss pink paint and then putting on some dodgy eyebrows. Loads of holes in the back, world's cheapest plastic, wibbles around. But, you know, it doesn't matter when you can just survey the beauty of this all the time. It looks like Dustin Hoffman after a particularly bad traffic accident has distended his face grotesquely. You sit down there, mate, you'll be all right. And you know what? I'm going to change the battery on the camcorder because it's bloody running out. Ah, that's better. Do you know, I think that's the first time the battery's ever run out while I've been filming. And do you know why it ran out? Because it was a cheap Chinese copy. Yes, the irony is not lost on me. Have a terrifying wrestling figure, why don't you? But hey, he's a champion. Not a champion at wrestling. I wouldn't have thought. A champion at being frickin' terrifying, maybe. So, wrestler in badly painted jeans and... become a superstar. Yes, and that superstar does appear to be Gary Busey. I don't really know what's going on with this guy's face. He's it reminds me a bit of the 80s Batman film. Love that Joker. Written on his chest is "Come get." I was going to say "Come get some," but no, it's missing the G. Come E.T. some. There we are. He wants E.T. to come back because he misses him. Really weirdly, the head and the front arms are really rubbery, whereas the rest of it is made out of very solid, brittle plastic. It's a very strange figure. But I think it's the face, once again, that's the selling point. There we are. Wake up with those things floating an inch from your face and see how you get on. Got another one of those, actually. But don't worry, this one isn't frightening. I lied. Yep, it's kind of mad pirate wrestler. Don't really understand that. But the weird thing is, I've actually got some pirate figures which are quite obviously wrestling figures that they've just repainted. They didn't use this head because this is definitely more pirate than wrestler. Somebody's going to put in the comments now there was a wrestler who looked exactly like this, probably. But was there one who looked exactly like this? Yep, pirate action playset. We've seen one of these before, I believe, but never one that looked quite so well, upset. Have a look at this. There he is with his cutlass and his telescope, because he's a proper pirate, and in no way quite obviously a wrestling figure that's been painted and had a silly hat stuck on. Look at the face, man. It's nicely sculpted, particularly compared to the others, but he just looks so depressed. It's like being a pirate is the worst thing ever. I can only assume he wanted to be a ninja and didn't make it. There we are, Captain. You sit over there with the terrifying faced wrestlers and let them eat you at some stage. And lastly, but, well, definitely leastly, Mega Heroes Super Action Figures. Yep, it's just another one of these crappy, cheap Power Rangers rip-offs with all the flavours of the rainbow: blueberry, licorice, lime, strawberry, and of course our favourite lemon. But weirdly, not only do you get the horrible cheapy crap figures, let's have a quick look at one. Oh, hang on. Yay! They've got the obligatory red LED to blast the retinas out of any playing child, but also almost completely unarticulated and have horrible tiny withered arms like freaks. Fair enough. And also at the top, you get tiny versions of them. For use as, like, I don't know, board game counters or something? What's the deal with that? Jerry Seinfeld would be very confused. Yeah, not really sure why that is now a freebie. My personal favourite is this beautiful mask, so you can dress yourself up as a Power Ranger, or indeed a Mega Hero. Except you can't, because it's bloody tiny. It would only be big enough for a newborn infant. I think as soon as a child is a week old, it would be too big for this. And there's no air holes in it, so I can only presume this is a device to kill newborn babies. Well, that's always nice. Incidentally, that is 0 to 3 sad onions for that one. Oh, actually, a slightly odd sad onion. A sort of stylised, grumpy onion. Well, I know how it feels, frankly.